Huge news, guys. So we're going live like we always do. Blake Griffin is reaching a buyout. I think that thing got cut off at the beginning. It's okay. Look, this is live. Things happen. Blake Griffin is reaching a buyout with the Detroit Pistons, and he is free to sign with any team. So no matter how much you are over the cap, you can sign as many minimum salary guys as you want. So it doesn't matter if you have zero money to spend, whatever. Every contender can sign Blake as long as they're not hard capped. So who are those teams that are rumored to be interested in Blake Griffin? They are the Lakers, the Clippers, the Nets, the Heat, the Warriors, and the Blazers. The best story would be if Blake re-signed with the Clippers. That would be the best ending to his story, wouldn't it? I mean, look, we all know wherever he signs, he's not going to be the piece that takes them over the top, but because he's older, he is over 30 years old. He's a guy who really used how explosive he was in that athleticism, which goes as you get older. But wouldn't it be a great story if he went back to the Clippers? I mean, he started there, number one overall pick. He was part of the Lob City days that revamped the Clippers from the dark days of Donald Sterling. He was there when Steve Ballmer bought the team. And it would be a great story, but it will never happen because he feels like they did him wrong when they signed him to that 5-year max extension, told him, you're going to be a part of the future. We're going to hang the Blake Griffin jersey up in the rafters. And then like 6 months later, they traded him to Detroit. I personally don't have a problem with them doing that. I know some people do. They say you're treating the player wrong. You can't treat a guy wrong if you give him, I forget how many, like $150 million, and trading him is within the rules. So to me, I don't feel bad for Blake Griffin, but I think he still has bad blood there. And I just remember the clip of him and Steve Ballmer when Ballmer went up to shake his hand and Blake ran right past him to the locker room. I don't know if the bad blood still exists, but it's really hard for me to see Blake going to the Clippers, even though I think that would be the best story. Instead, I think it's the Lakers. And the reason is 3 things. Number one, they need a power forward, so they take him. Number 2, he's an LA guy. He was really coming into his own in Los Angeles before they traded him. He does so much stuff off the court that has to do with that LA lifestyle. I just think LA is calling him. And number 3 is to get back at the Clippers. So how great would it be for him to go there, be part of the reason why the Lakers shove it in the Clippers' face again, maybe even play them in the playoffs this time. And when it's all said and done, Clippers are embarrassed out of the playoffs. Kawhi leaves the franchise, and the franchise is in no man's land for the next 10 years. That would be the ultimate revenge for Blake Griffin. So I think the Lakers, for me, are the leader in the Blake Griffin sweepstakes. Really exciting breaking news, guys. And you know we do this whenever there's live news. We jump on live, talk about it when there's not time to make a proper video. Today's Feature Friday is what happened to Baron Davis, another LA guy, another Clipper. So I appreciate each and every one of you. If you want to know when we go live, hit notification bells. Later.